Alright, Shalom. I want to start off again with all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the honors to the apostles of Israel, which are known as the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all of Akim, preaching his truth and all true sincerity. Alright, basically, the inspiration of this video was once again we have to keep reiterating that the Lord is dealing with a chosen nation of people, which are the Israelites according to the scriptures in the Bible, which are people of Negroid, Latino, Native American descent. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a big misconception in the world on how God loves everybody and how when God sends his son back, who the world is known as Jesus, that he's going to come back to deliver everybody in one heavenly bliss, and then everything's going to be all peace and everything's going to be all love, aside from all the hate and all the unrest going on in the world right now. Like, everybody's just going to transform and change. Everything's going to be all love. That's not the case. Right? Basically, the Lord chose Israel, and so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans have this notion that they're equal to everybody when we are the chosen best people on the planet Earth out of 18 nations. It's us, all right? And it's not being arrogant. It's not being conceited. That's what the scriptures say. And if people say they believe in the Bible, then they should take heed to that and understand that that's the truth. All right, you can bring that up real quick.
This is 2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 6. But I have chosen Jerusalem, that my name might be there, and have chosen David to be over my people Israel.
Okay.
Now it was in the heart of David my father to build a house for the name of the Lord.
Oh, excuse me, read that real quick. That was it.
7?
Yeah,
verse 6.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, that was it.
Verse 6. But I have chosen Jerusalem, that my name might be there.
Okay, now real quick, Jerusalem is a people before a place. All right, Jerusalem is not talking about Jerusalem, the land. He didn't choose the land. He chose the people of Jerusalem, the people of that name, Israel, the Israelites. Right? Because if that was the case, then people would say that it would be those people in Israel now. But that's not the people that were delivered into those land by the Heavenly Father. Those are people that was put in that land and around 1948 by man. All right? And those are Edomites, by the way. You know what I mean? So like those are not the real Jews, because the Lord said when the real Jews and Israelites are put back in Israel, there should be war no more. And ever since those niggas been in the land of Israel, there's been nothing but war. All right? But continue.
And have chosen David to be over my people Israel.
All right, see, my people Israel. My people Israel. See, it's 12 tribes of Israel. There's 12 different tribes of Israel. That's the people that the Lord chose. There's no way you can get around it, everybody. The Lord chose the Israelites. And the Israelites are people of Negro, Latino, Native American descent, but we have Israelites scattered across all the nations as well. All right, because that's where the whole Gentile confusion thing comes into play, man. But the Lord, there's still the same spirit of Negro, Latino, Native Americans that's in those other nations scattered. It's still the same spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's just they look like these other nations. That's really it. It's not no scientific thing, all right? Israel's seed has been mingled across all these other nations, man, across the four corners of the earth. It's not that big. It's not that much of a rocket science, all right? But the Lord still only chose the Israelites, people of Jacob, all right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's where the promise. That's where the covenant was at, man. It wasn't with these other nations. It wasn't with Moab. It wasn't with Esau. It wasn't with Haman. It was with the Israelites. And on the flip side, now that since Israel was chosen, Israel was not doing chosen things, and Israel was going off from the Lord's statutes, commandments, law, statutes, commandments, and henceforth, that's why we're in a predicament we're in right now. Right? You can bring that out in Deuteronomy?
9 and 10 first.
10.
10 and 12. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy power require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
And what's that entail of? The law, statutes, commandments. So read that again real quick, because that's the purpose of life. It's not the purpose of getting a good job, getting a college degree. This is what the Lord, this is what the Heavenly Father, God of the Bible requires of you, if you were Israelite. Go ahead.
Now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy power require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So what it said, fear, and to follow his ways.
Fear, walk in his ways,
walk in his ways,
and to serve him.
And what's his ways? How you serve him? The law, statutes, commandments, his orders, his program. That's how you fear and serve the Lord, by following his orders. That's what it's about. It's not about nothing else. And it says, fear thee thy power. So he's the power that gives us what we have and makes us so dope. It's not our own power. It's not our own merit. The Lord gives us all that, man. And we were slowly taken down from that power as we kept going off and following and not following his laws and his commandments, to henceforth now we in slavery. We've been in slavery for thousands of years. We've been on these other nations, man. Everybody been lived deliciously off of us. Our brothers' eyes are evil toward their other brethren. Talk about Israelites, man. Everything, we all just effed up in the world, man. Know what I'm saying? And there's a reason for that, man. Go ahead.
Keep reading it.
Yeah.
To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good. Behold, the heavens and the heavens of heavens is the Lord thy powers. Mm-hmm. The earth also, with all that therein is.
So that's everything. There's no Big Bang theory. There's no what's the dude name? Darwin. Charles Darwin. The Lord said the earth and everything therein is his. He made it. Then the Lord said in the book of Isaiah, he said he formed the light, he formed everything, man. There was no Big Bang that all the elements came together and then voila, we have this shit.
Voila, magic.
Yeah. The Lord said he formed it all, man. Continue, you can read up to verse 15.
Behold, the heavens and the heavens is the Lord, thy powers, the earth also with all that therein is. Only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day.
As it is this day, man. He chose the Israelites above all people. Because if you know anything about these scriptures, if you read through these books, especially the first 5 books of Moses, it always says the Israelites. It always says the seed of Jacob, seed of Abraham, seed of Isaac, the Israelites. When he brought Israel through the land of Egypt. It's always about the Israelites, man. It's never about nobody else, man. You read that again real quick, verse 15, brother.
Only the Lord had delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day. So through the time of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and then after, that's where he's talking about the fathers, because that's a few generations, man. That's a lot of, and even to this day, it's still the same people, man. The same people that was through the Red Sea and Egypt, all of that. It's the same people that was brought through the Red Sea, and the same people that were brought over here across the seas, all the way to the the northern part of the world, western part of the world, North America, South America, and serving slavery for what we doing right now. Well, we were doing back then after this the deliverance out of ancient Egypt. It's nothing changed. Only thing that changed is the names and the names. That's really all that changed. The same spirits are still there. You know what I'm saying? Go to Deuteronomy. 9 and...
Yeah.
What was it, 9?
24.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 24. Ye have been rebellious against the Lord from the day that I knew you. Thus I fell down before the Lord 40 days and 40 nights, as I fell down at the first, because the Lord has said he would destroy you.
That's right, and that's Moses talking, all right? That's Moses talking who the Lord was dealing with personally. He was the guy that delivered through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, delivered the Israelites out of Egypt. So the Lord was dealing with him on a personal level, and this is what he got from the Lord. Read on. He said that the Lord was going to destroy the Israelites. What?
I prayed therefore unto the Lord, and said, O Lord Yahweh, destroy not thy people and thy inheritance, which thou hast redeemed through thy greatness, which thou hast brought forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand.
That's right, man. So he brought only the Israelites out of the land of Egypt, out of captivity, back then. And due to their transgression, due to their basically disobedience, he said the Lord was going to destroy the Israelites, man. So to you people that say that God is all love and God want her to fly, he just said he was going to destroy people, man. His chosen people at that. And it start from scratch. So when you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans wake up in the morning, just know that you could have been almost done out. You could have been done out of here, man. We could have been done. We wouldn't be here right now. But the Lord had compassion on Moses to where we still able to keep on pushing, keep on trucking. Go ahead.
Remember thy servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Yo, so see it right there? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the order. That's the order of the covenant. That's the order of the line of the chosen. Nobody else. There was other people. Because what? Abraham was Abraham was Ishmael's father as well, right?
Right.
That's another nation of people that's still on the earth.
Isaac had Esau.
Isaac had Esau. Forgot about red guy. Isaac had Esau and Jacob. But he said what? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, read on.
Look not unto the stubbornness of this people, nor to the wickedness, nor to their sin.
That's right, man. And that's going on right now. That's going on today. We're just watching it, it's fake. We just watching a video where motherfuckers, Israelites, thought it was funny to make a joke as if you were in a funeral and then the guy had his selfie and we slapped somebody in the casket, like for a joke. What the fuck is the point of that, man? Didn't the brothers read that the purpose of our purpose is to fear the Lord and follow His law, statutes, commandments, His order of things? But here it is, our people joking, turning up, popping Molly, smoking weed, going to college, getting degrees, celebrating Christmas. Everybody's getting ready for the Super Bowl. But what about these wars that's about to pop off? How about that? But that's another story. Go ahead, though.
Lest the land whence thou broughtest us out say, because the Lord was not able to bring them into the land which He promised them, and because He hated them, and hath brought them out to slay them in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Yet they are thy people and thine inheritance, which thou broughtest out by thy mighty power and by thy stretched out arm.
And check it though, he did destroy a lot of our people in the wilderness. He destroyed all
a whole generation.
A whole generation was like youngins, yeah. So it's like a bunch of youngins that made it. Joshua, Caleb, bunch of youngins, man, young men. So he destroyed a whole generation of the nation of Israel, man. Real quick, go ahead, bro.
This is Luke chapter 19, verse.
But and it's funny what our brother gets in scripture, and that's something to think about, because like the Lord could have chose anybody. I'm talking about to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and people of that descent. The Lord could have chose anybody, but He chose us. And here it is, we trying to be equal with the whole world that the Lord said we over and that we're better than. That don't make no sense. Here it is, these nations, they walk these streets, they walk the earth proudly on how much they got over us, man, how much of an upper hand they got over us, man. And here it is, we trying to be equal to these motherfuckers when the Lord said we're better. We are better. We are the better nation of people on the planet Earth, period, man. And you're going to find out real soon that who you call God and Jesus Christ, that they're black men, man. They're brown men. And that they come to destroy other brown people that's not Israelites. And you red people which are Edomites. That's what's coming, man. So Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, who else you got? What the fuck is the dude's name, man? Just became the Secretary of State.
Fuck.
You know what I'm talking about? The dude from Exxon. All y'all motherfuckers going to slavery.
Texaco.
No, it's Exxon.
It's Exxon?
It's Exxon. Rex Tillerson. That's his name. You, Rex Tillerson. You going into slavery. Your boy Trump going into slavery. Obama, you going into slavery. Matter of fact, real quick, yo. While you get the book Isaiah, the 60th chapter. Because our people, we're messed up, man. Actually, and Isaiah 14 chapter real quick.
14 chapter?
Yeah, first verse, where he said, He'll have compassion, we'll have compassion. Because it all goes back to Israelites being over these other nations. That's what these devils are really scared of. That's why they want to eliminate us. That's what the real goal is. That's what the real plan. They're not gonna say it, but their actions speak louder than words, man. We the only people getting shot down in the streets. We're the only people that have no voice. 14. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord said that He's going to speed up the days. Because I don't know if people notice that the days are going by extra quick. The months are going by extra quick. It's already 2017. We remember when it turned 2016. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 14 from the top. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
There you go right there. Simple as it could be. He said He would choose Israel, man. Have mercy on Jacob, He said, right?
Have mercy on Jacob.
Have mercy on Jacob. And that's going to start with the elect of Jacob. The elect of Israel. Because not all Israel is going to get mercy. A lot of Jacob's going to die on this side in America and in other parts of the world, but mainly here. Go ahead.
And set them in their own land.
That's right. He will set them in their own land. So if the scripture said that the Jews are black, and the people in Israel now are white or red, that means something's off. Something's out of whack. You can't say the Jews are black and then people that call themselves Jews would be considered white people on the earth, right? Correct? They were considered Caucasians. So that's lie number one, but go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob.
Right.
And the people shall take them and bring them into their own place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
That's right. Slavery, boys. Slavery, ladies and gentlemen. So to you Edomites, you Ishmaelites, you Hamites, Elamites, Cushites, all you motherfuckers that's not Israelites, y'all going into slavery under the Israelites, man. That's what's going on. That's the good gospel, man. That we finally have dominion over all these people, man. Fuck you other nations, man. And fuck you 2/3 that want to be equal with them, man. Y'all gonna die too, man. Point blank, period. That's the real deal, and that's the point of this doctrine, man. The Lord said He's gonna gather His elect and destroy these other nations, build back the nation of Israel, and then put all the other nations in slavery. That's the news. That's it. And in the meantime, we got to build up the Israelites and gather the elect. But continue.
But I'm going to bring our point.
Okay.
And, back in verse 1, and it said, the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Now, like he's talking about, we need to build up the house of David. The house of David is going to include these strangers because you know what? The strangers are going to be the what? Confusing the faces.
Oh, yeah.
The one that's scattered in these different lands, man. The Lord said He's going to gather the nation of Israel and put them back in their land. We're in America. Right now we're in America. The majority of the house of Israel is going to be delivered out of America. Right. But the Lord still has to get His elect out of the four corners of the earth.
Scattered.
Yeah, because the Lord said that we're scattered like the sand of the sea. So He has to get all of us. And those are the strangers, because the strangers right now are the ones that don't look like it. Well, according to what the world thinks what Israelites supposed to look like. So the ones that don't look like what the world considers an Israelite supposed to look like, which is the so-called Black, Latino, Native American, all right? Because that's not what an Israelite is. An Israelite is being from the 12 tribes of Israel. That would make you an Israelite, not being a Black, Latino, Native American, because there's other nationalities scattered in you Blacks, Latino, Native Americans, all right?
And there's plenty of other black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And funny, they don't acknowledge Israelites. It's only Israelis out here right now.
Right.
They don't even say who Israelites are. They just it's like just the Israelites are just like a branch of the Israelis, like, you know what I'm saying? That's who they used to call themselves. But go ahead.
Back in verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them into their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of their Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
That's right, man. So when the hell you got the Holocaust, but like, when the fuck was you rats in slavery? And when were you rats ever carted in cargo slave ships to serve slavery? When did that happen to y'all? Don't say the Holocaust because you wasn't enslaved. You wasn't getting whipped. You wasn't picking cotton. Yeah, y'all niggas damn sure ain't scattered across the earth, man. How would you even know an Amalekite that wasn't looking like an Amalekite? How would you even know? Because y'all got no salt, y'all got no flavor.
Yeah, there was other nations planting wicked seeds in your world and coming out with tares.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's supposedly like, yo, Jewish men, like they're like corny as hell. Like I heard it's funny, like a Jewish chick said that like Jewish men have small peepees. Like, yo, that a Lord want to make a nation of chosen men with small peepees. And all jokes aside, and they also circumcise the babies with their mouths, man. What kind of, that's not royal. You remember that shit? Yeah.
Giving babies herpes and shit.
Yeah.
Even if, say they was raping women in the Holocaust, whatever, it still was your own nation.
Yeah.
Because Amalek is the same nation as them goddamn Germans.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all still Edomites. So it isn't even like they were raping women and planting seed in the Amalekite women. Y'all still the same nation. So you're still going to raise an Edomite.
It's like Edomite. It's like, that's the name. It's Edomite.
Yeah, that's all it is. So you're the top tribe of the Edomites, And I don't know what tribe the Germans are from, part of the Edomite tribe.
I think it's Teman.
Might be, yeah, matter of fact, I think it is Teman.
Yeah.
It's still going to come out as an Edomite. It's not like Esau, you planted tares in our nation.
Yeah.
So now you got Jake being, not Jake, but not Jake. You got so-called black, Latino, and Jake-looking babies growing up, looking like, that are Edomites. So that's how you know we was in slavery. We was in captivity. So that only happens to people that are captive, man. And then you got America now where everybody's just fucking everybody.
Yeah.
But,
and it's like for a good example, it's like basically if you had Judah men raping Benjamite women, like that's basically what if Holocaust survivors, Holocaust people were going through from the Germans and shit. That's basically comparison to what it would be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Back in Isaiah?
Yeah.
Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Oh, check that. So what the fuck are you people in Israel going through that? Are y'all going through that right now? Where's your sorrow? Where is it? From last time I checked, Jews run the fucking world. They own everything. They in Hollywood, the music industry, the food industry, corporate industry. Y'all own everything. So where's your sorrow? Where's your poorness? They're trying to say humble because they keep their shit in the family. But everybody know you got the money. Everybody's running your car now, devils, man. And remember the Lord said Amalek, he has a permanent disdain towards you. He mentioned you by name. I think that's in Judges. I find it, but continue on that.
That thou shalt take up this power against the king of Babylon, saying, how hath the oppressor ceased, and the golden city ceased? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come against me. Against us.
Real quick, read.
Read it. You gotta read it. I got master's important.
Okay, I'm reading verse 5 again, because this is the time we're coming to now.
I think you want something else. I got verse 5.
Oh, no.
Alright, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Now that's what we're coming to right now. But instead of the Babylonians, ancient Babylonians, we got the new guy, Esau, fucking Donald Trump. Because he's basically the new face of America right now. He's basically the king.
Like eagle face.
Eagle face, yeah, eagle face. You know what I'm saying? And the eagle about to get shot the fuck down out the air. That's what's about to happen. But you said you had scriptures?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring out your precept. It's going to happen. Like it's about to go down. Right now, like I'll say personally, I'm shook of the Lord. Because the Lord said, what? Fear not them that can hurt the body, but fear them that can kill the body and the soul and the spirit. Fear him that controls everything. Man, the Lord controls everything. Don't you understand the power that is? He controls everything. What is everything is everything. He controls your mama, your papa, your little devil baby, your little chihuahua. All the spirits are subject to him, man. Everything is subject to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's why you gotta fear him. The Lord will say, fear me if he slacking, if he lacking something, he lacks nothing. One of nothing. He is everything. Like what he said, I am.
I am.
You know what I mean?
Alright, this is Matthew, because we talk about how the Lord, was going to do away with Israel. This is Matthew chapter 3, and I start at 9. And think not to say within yourselves, we have Abraham to our father. For I say unto you that Yahweh is able to raise these stones Yahweh is able of these stones to raise up children unto Abraham. That's
crazy, because that's saying it's nothing. I could destroy your whole shit and build it up from stones. Stones. You drive over stones. You throw stones. You put stones like stones are probably the least thought about things, but it's so important. Like you need stones. People stone people with stones. And he said he could make He can make a whole nother nation out of those stones. That's a power. That's a power to be reckoned with, man. And that's a power to be feared. Because, like, real talk, you think about it like this. And 9/11 happened. I'm pretty sure those people got up thinking, I'm not about to die today. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be in my office and the plane about to run into the fucking building and shit. But the Lord knew it. The Lord knew it way before it happened. But you know what I'm saying? But like,
you don't reason for that.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is John 9:33. If this man were not of Yahweh, he could do nothing. So if the Lord don't put the plans in the people, they can't do nothing. The Lord knows it all, man.
Man's goings of the Lord.
Right.
Man's goings of the Lord. And like, it's crazy to like, yo, if it's something you do want to do or something you don't want to do, but like, it don't matter. Like the Lord is the almighty power. He is the one true God. Like, there's no Allah, there's no Buddha, there's none of that shit. None of that shit could do nothing for you. It's Yahweh Bashim al-Shah. That's the name that has power. That's the true reference. That's the true power of the Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and people of that descent, wherever they may be. But that spirit is Yahweh Bashim al-Shah of Jacob, no matter what they look like. So to all the people that think that everybody's going to look like me and him and shit. Or I mean, like, you know what I mean?
And who's to say this is the image of an Israelite? You know what I'm saying? Through, mixing and, even though, the seed is still the seed, but through mixing and everything in generations, who knows this is what an actual Israelite is supposed to look like? Like, yeah, we know that Israelites had woolly hair and with dark skin, but these features may not be what the features of an ancient Israelite had.
Yeah, especially but now with all the corrupt bodies that we in,
right.
like sick and shit, and like I know like we short as hell compared to what we was in the ancient world. Right. We get sick. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers' beards is like not fully in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's blindness, man. I got glasses. I can't see for shit. That can't be royal. That's a deficiency. You know what I'm saying? We all messed up and shit.
Nah, you got something else?
Isaiah the 60. We're gonna get into owning these heathens, man. We're gonna get into that rulership mentality of that. We're gonna own these motherfuckers, man.
Isaiah 60?
Yeah. Cause real talk, that's what these other nations, how they feel about us. What do you think Donald Trump means by he said to make America great again? We're gonna make America the dominant country that not we, but they used to be. We're gonna make it to where like everybody come to us for shit. Put these niggas and these spicks in their place. You gotta get a certain kind of paperwork to get over the border. You know what I'm saying?
What do you want? Isaiah 16 what?
I believe it's 14 or no, yeah, 10.
Alright, this is Isaiah chapter 60 verse 10. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and the kings shall minister unto them. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I shown mercy on thee.
That's right, because at one time, and we in that time right now where the Lord is having this indignation towards us. But we're slowly transitioning to where we're going to get the mercy. Starting with the elect, Lord willing, we be part of that. Because the elect is going to get this. The elect is going to get that salvation. And it's going to start with the man that was on the highways and byways, pushing his word to the end, enduring to the end, and enduring all this hell. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, there's a reward for that. Matter of fact, hold that. Can you give me real quick? I say 1 Peter, the 1st chapter, and the 3rd verse. Because there's a war for this, Akim. Like, to the Akim that know, but like, to the Akim that, like, don't really understand to why we do it. We do this because we're looking for that reward. So the reward is going to own these other nations, man. And we're going to be together as a nation. We ain't going to be all bickering with each other, man. We ain't going to be no Bloods, ain't going to be no Crips, ain't going to be no Latin Kings. It's going to be Israelites, man. Ain't going to be no, hey, you got niggas on this side, and you got niggas on that side, and they don't fuck with this hood, and they don't fuck with this. Nah, ain't gonna be none of that, man. And you see a transition because, like, you start to see who the real enemy is. Your next door neighbor, man, that's not your enemy, man. You keep that live next door to you, man. That's not your real enemy, man.
You said 1 Peter?
Yeah, first chapter. I want to say the
3rd verse?
Yeah.
It's 1 Peter chapter 1.
Verse 3.
Verse 3. Blessed be Yahweh, Blessed be Yahweh and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which according to his abundant mercy have begotten us again unto the living hope by the resurrection of Yahweh Shai Mashiach from the dead.
And real quick, and that, I'm gonna look it up because I had it, hold up real quick. The definition of that begot, bear with me, it's loading. You read that again, brother.
Blessed be Yahweh and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which according to the abundant mercy have begotten us again unto the living hope by the resurrection of Yahweh Shai Mashiach from the dead.
Now I can't. I have to look at the word to pronounce it, but that word begot, I mean, basically it's like give new life, like basically like, you know what I'm saying, it's basically to like the people that were like the elect that are asleep, they're basically going to be brought back to that natural mentality of, you know, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Damn, this shit's not working. You know what I'm saying? Because like that, those going to start with that starts with the elect. Because the elect is going to get that mercy and compassion. The elect is going to get that reward.
Would you look it up then?
It was Strong's Concordance. I had it pulled up though, but like, it's like, see, it's loading and shit.
See?
Yeah. It was a Strong Concordance, but like, you know, so basically like that word is talking about giving new life. You know what I mean? Like, basically like, you know, bring us back. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker. And that's why we do what we do. That's why we're doing this show. Yeah. This is Strong's, right? Mm-hmm. The Strong's Concordance for the word begotten. This is G313, transliteration of anaganao. That's anageneo. All right, and a root word etymology from G303 and G1080. It says to produce again, be born again, born anew. Metaphor to have one's mind changed so that he lives a new life and one conform to the will of Yahweh. So those the elect men that were asleep, or let people that are asleep, they're going to be woken back up and get that abundant mercy and get that salvation when the Lord sends Yahweh back to regain them and to, you know, basically salvation, save them. Because, you know?
And that proves that their reincarnation, because the word begat means again. So it means like, you know, like I begot my son, which means he's here again.
So like that spirit, those same spirits that was back in the beginning are being reiterated. They are spirits from the beginning. Because like if Lord willing we part of elect, we don't know, but like we know that there are men back then that are here right now in the same fold.
To an inheritance uncorruptible and undefiled, and that fadeth not away.
And check this out: those people in Israel right now, they're I guess you want to say their gain, it's corrupted right now. It's corruptible. Because every day they always talk about Iran's nuclear program like they want to nuke them any day. Why is that? It's because their gain is corruptible. Their salvation is corruptible. Continue.
Reserved in heaven for you.
That's right.
Who are kept by the power of Yahweh through faith unto salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time.
Right. Those Israelis, they ain't got no faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. They don't even know him. He don't know them. Faith is what keeps us going. Faith is the motivation. It's not a matter of YouTube views. It's not a matter of like who sees you. It's a matter of gathering the elect so we can get that mercy and get saved the hell out of here, man. That's why you're supposed to be doing this. Not for vain glory. The scriptures speak about that, man. We out here to try to be saved so we can get out of fucking America, man. This shit sucks. This shit fucking sucks. What?
Who are kept by the power of Yahweh through faith unto salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time.
So that's right. The elect are never going to get touched. The elect are never going to be the elect and then like, you know, they turn into a 2/3 or a 2/3 turn to elect. The elect, he said, read that again.
Who are kept by the power of Yahweh.
Who are kept through the faith. So they're kept. They always good. You know what I'm saying? Blessed already. You know what I'm saying? They're blessed already. What?
Unto salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time.
That's right. So it can't be those motherfuckers that they saying are men of the Lord now. That's it. We're not in the last time yet. This is not the days are approaching. No, we're in the last times, but I'm saying like the elect have not been revealed to like, oh, that's them.
Right.
Now you got people saying that people like creflo dollar is a men of the Lord.
We got people saying right now that they saved.
Yeah, exactly. You got people saying they're saved.
And it said right here that your salvation will be revealed in the last time. Yes, we're living in the last days, but the last time meaning, all right, this is it. The chariots are here. The elect is about to be revealed when they go up in them chariots.
The missiles is hit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like going out of business, but it's not the last day of it. It's not closing day.
Right.
Like you're going out of business, but like it's not the day of the closing. You know what I'm saying? It's like school's about to be closed, but it's not the last day of school yet. But go ahead.
Wherein ye greatly rejoice. Now, wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations.
That's right, and that's what we going through right now. That's what we enduring right now. Those temptations, man. Those sorrows. America sucks, man. This is a sorrowful thing to have to wake up every freaking morning, go to work like a robot, come home, eat, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, and then have to do the same shit the next day. It's only Wednesday right now, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, every day it's the same shit. Exactly. How the brother just yawned inside. It's just like that. That's how I feel every morning, yo. And the fucked up thing, you got, like, some days, like, I gotta get to work early than some days. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I gotta be work by 6:30. For what? To pick this cotton.
And I do a double tomorrow, 16 hours.
16 hours. And what? What you got to show for it? What you got to show for that? You got, hey, brother, I mean, we have the food we got, but like, what do we really have to show that these fucking rats get off our labor that they got to show?
You can decide to come to work or not.
They don't even work. They own the hospital you work in.
Yeah.
They come through just to what the fuck do they? I don't know what the fuck they Jewish people do, man. What the fuck they do? What the fuck that's all they do. All they do is circumcise with their mouths and give babies herpes. Go ahead. This is a little more.
That the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold that perishes.
That's right, man. The trial of your faith. Because the trial of our faith is being tested right now. And we didn't even get to the final exam yet. And Lord willing, I pray you, how about you shall give me the strength, give his brother the strength, brothers in the camp, brothers all the camps across the world, all the brothers that's not in camps, that's part of the elect, sincere brothers. Yo, man, yo, just give the strength to endure this trial, man.
That's Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble, man. Because I'm not going to stunt, man. A personal example, I just visited my little sister not too long ago, and like, I'm not ready to see her like get her head chopped off. But I know like, damn, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about stuff like that. You got to think about it, yo. One day, man, you want to see somebody you love get their head chopped off, or get their motherfucking knees cracked with a fucking hammer, get their fucking toenails chopped off. Toes chopped off. You got to think about stuff like get your eyes plucked out. Think about, remember Emmett Till? Just think about that with mad niggas. Think about Trayvon Martin, but worse.
Shit, Tom and Nero.
Yeah, Tom and Nero, man. Tom and Herod.
And Trump could be Nero reincarnated. He could be Trump. He could have forgot Trump. And he's back again. That's
Nero?
Yeah.
Never know. Hey, if it's the time of Paul.
Yeah.
And some brothers gonna be put in prisons. You don't think they briefed Donald Trump on the Israelites on the streets talking America gonna be destroyed?
Why he's out here trying to make America great again?
Why he trying to make America great? Oh, you got these niggas on the streets. So America gonna be destroyed. But they're not in the news though. But they know. And Yahweh Shema Shai, you can get some, but you're not gonna get all. And if the ones you do get, you still going into slavery, boy.
Yep.
Just think about that. You still going into slavery. I don't care how many Israelites heads you chop off. Those heads gonna grow back, metaphorically speaking. And you're gonna chop your head off, and your head ain't gonna grow back. And you're gonna serve 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, then be exterminated. That's your future, Trump. That's your America great again. Matter of fact, you know what? And then we're gonna have a memorial for when America burns. We're gonna bring slaves with us. That's what you used to rule. We used to rule? But you know, it's nothing, but is it more than that? I think it's, yeah, a little more than that.
That the child of your faith being much more precious than of gold that perishes, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
And he said that the elect men are going to be as a fine gold. Ophir. I want to say it said Ophir. Fine gold.
Fine gold of Ophir.
Fine gold of Ophir. That's some fine stuff. You put gold through a real fiery fire, And in this life, that's the good stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Hey, diamonds are a girl's best friend, right? To you hoes out here that love gold. What?
Whom having not seen ye love, in whom though now ye see him not.
You whom not seen. See, check it, because when we talk about reincarnation, now the people seen him, but like as of right now, we didn't see him. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see Yahushua in the physical, but we seen him in our past lives. But we didn't see him today. That's why he's gonna be revealed again to those elect men and women and children, man. When he comes to deliver those chosen people, the Israelites. Go ahead.
Yet believing and rejoicing with joy unspeakable and full of glory.
So having not seen him, but you still believing on him. Having not physically talked to him, but you believing on him, man. Believing in the spirit. That's the whole point. The elect only have that faith and that spirit of not being carnal and saying, well, we have right now, so we might as well make the best of it. Man, fuck the best of this shit, man. This is the best of it. This is the best, right? This is the scriptures, man. This is the best it's going to get for you in America, man. This is your sovereignty. This is your fortress of solitude. But go ahead, though.
Receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls, of which salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you, searching what manner of time the spirit of Yahushua.
Hold on, let's check it. That's like the prophets were talking to themselves. So I'm saying, because like reincarnation. So, I mean, that's a deep topic, but like that's basically the prophets talking to themselves in their next lives.
Like writing a letter to themselves.
Yeah, in the future. In the future. Right?
Searching what? Or what manner of time the spirit of Yahushua which was in them did signify when it testified beforehand the sufferings of Yahushua and the glory that should follow. Unto whom it was revealed that not unto ourselves, but unto us they did minister the things which are now reported unto you by them that have preached the gospel unto you, with the Holy Spirit sent down from heaven, which things the angels desire to look unto.
And that's twofold, because that's all about back then and it's all about now. You know what I'm saying? And go back to the sufferings of Yahushua. Yo, real talk. Yo, the sufferings that Yahushua did, if people actually could visualize that and understand that, like what he went through for those elect people's, for the elect sake, like that's why they call it the year to push. That's why he's supposed to go hard, man. Because he, like, Lord, when he did that for us, that's why we gotta go hard. That's a testament for us of our what's the word? Gratitude.
Yeah.
Gratitude for what he did, man. Because what he did, man, like no one could do. Like the Lord said he had to send his only begotten son to die for our being knuckleheads, man. You know what I'm saying?
But let me close it with this.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us see the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
That's right, and that's point blank and said, point blank period. Read that again, brother. Because like that's our purpose. That's the reason why we're supposed to get up in the morning. All right, it's supposed to be to fear and follow the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Point blank period, man. You got it? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Whole matter.
Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments.
That's it. Fear Yahweh, fear the Lord, fear the Heavenly Father, and keep his commandments. For it is the what?
For this is the whole duty of man.
The whole duty of man. Fuck your college degree. Fuck your job. Alright, what else? Fuck your TV. Fuck your Super Bowl. Fuck
fuck all these hoes.
Fuck all these hoes. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Like, deal with your women accordingly, but like, we joke, but like, yo, fuck all that shit, man. It's all vanity, man. It's all vanity, man. Fuck your Jordans. Fuck your DVDs. Fuck your Blu-ray players, man. Fuck all that shit, man.
Cars.
Fuck your cars. Fuck your motorcycles, man. Fuck your Instagram.
Fuck your jewelry.
Fuck your jewelry.
Fuck your holidays.
Fuck your holidays.
Birthdays.
And fuck you, Donald Trump. Because you the hot topic eating my discussion. Fuck you, Rex Tillerson. Fuck your mother. Fuck your wife. Fuck your daughters. Excuse my French, but with that, we're going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Israel, to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love to all the brethren, preaching his truth and all truth sincerity. Are we almost out of here? Endure, love, apologize for the profanity at the end. Shalom.
Walk justly, man.
Walk just. Shalom. Love, Hakim.